Hello, I'm Amos Miller. I'm head of brass at the Royal Birmingham Conservatoire. We thought it would be a lovely thing to do to commission a brand new work to celebrate the cohort of our amazing students who are graduating in these unprecedented circumstances. Whilst we may not be together physically, we are still very much together musically, and the students have approached this project with their usual fantastic combination of enthusiasm, virtuosity and open-heartedness, and I couldn't be prouder of them. So without further ado, let me introduce the world premiere online of Ryan Linham's The Legend of the Lockdown Leavers. I think it's a terrific piece and I hope you really enjoy it.
Can I start by welcoming everyone who has joined us for this virtual graduation? And in particular, of course, I want to welcome our graduating students, but also your friends, families and supporters and everyone who's been able to join us online. Welcome to my colleagues from Birmingham City University and in particular to the academic staff who've supported you during your studies. Graduation is always such a special occasion, And it's something that many of you will have been dreaming about. And I'm sure there have been points, particularly in this last year, when it felt a very long way away. What you've achieved is special and it's important. And that's why normally we mark graduation with a great deal of pomp and ceremony, why you come across the stage wearing the formal gowns and the caps, which for centuries have recognised that important new status as graduates. And we'll make sure that you still have that moment. Once we're able to hold gatherings again, every single student graduating will be invited to an in-person ceremony to mark your achievement in the traditional way. But in the meantime, we didn't want to let the completion of your studies, the moment of your achievement, pass by without celebration and without fanfare. And so I'm really glad that you've been able to join us from wherever in the world you may be. Because one of the things that we've learned over the past challenging year is that these virtual events give us a unique opportunity to bring people together wherever they're physically located. And so whether you're watching this in your home in Birmingham or as far away as China or India or Nigeria or any one of the more than 100 different countries from which our student body is drawn, welcome. Welcome to this, your virtual degree celebration. Now, achieving any degree always calls for a lot of hard work and calls for resilience and determination. And if you look back at the journey that you've been on, if you ask yourself what you know now, what you are able to do now compared with what you were able to do at the start of your course, I'm sure you'll be astonished at how far you've come and how much you've learned. And what I want to recognise in this virtual ceremony is how much harder this has been in this last year. Reserves of determination and resilience and the ability to maintain your focus at a time that's inevitably been deeply testing for us all. Graduation is always special, but you will know what a special achievement your graduation this year has been. You're now BCU graduates, and we are immensely proud of you. We all look forward to the day when we can celebrate in person. The world around us is, of course, changing, and it's changing faster than any of us will ever have seen before. That was true before the pandemic, and the pandemic has only accelerated the magnitude of that change. And while the world is uncertain right now, graduates like you are going to continue to be in demand from employers. Because graduates are a natural choice now for employers. They want the skills that you've developed, they want the knowledge you've acquired, they want your ideas and your enthusiasm, and above all, they want your ability to deal with a changing world, responding to its challenges and seeking out the new opportunities. And even before the pandemic, I would have told you that the nature of work was changing and that most of you would have more than one career, and that you would need to continue to learn and develop new skills and new understandings in order to move forward in your lives. And this is even truer now. Across the world, almost every country and every society will have been deeply disrupted by the pandemic. Its impact will be felt immediately and for years to come. But we believe that this is only going to make graduates more essential in every country, in every society. Because of your education, you've already started to develop the skills that will enable you to adapt and to respond. You'll be able to give back to society and to make a difference. When I wrote to you to invite you to this celebration, I said education has a special power to transform lives. And education's already had an impact on your lives, and it's now going to go on to make that difference to the lives of others. We see examples of this almost every week. And over the past 12 months, I have been so proud of our students and our staff across the university, working selflessly for the benefit of others, supporting the IT networks in our healthcare system, organising volunteer networks, using our facilities to make PPE to protect staff on the front line. And of course, I do want to pay particular tribute to our many, many students on nursing and other programs for the health professions who went out into practice early in order to ensure that our health service could meet the demands that were being placed upon it. It's not something that we ever imagined we would need to ask of you, and you stepped up brilliantly. This is going to be a challenging time for societies around the world, and your skills and your knowledge are going to be at the heart of helping societies to recover and at the heart of building a better world for the future. Whatever you go on to do, we hope you will stay in touch with us so that we can continue to take pride in your achievements. The great strength of BCU, as you will know, is that it's a community. You, our students, told us that being part of BCU meant something. It meant pride, confidence, belonging. That's what sits behind the I Am BCU strapline. And you're now part of our alumni body. You're part of BCU for life. So as you take your next steps, please remember that you're not alone. You have the staff who've supported you, some of whom you will hear from shortly. You have your family, and of course, you have the friends that you've made whilst at BCU. We have great pride in you and great confidence in what you will go on to achieve. And we would like to celebrate today your special achievement. So I hope you enjoy this celebration. It is for all of you. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to your very special virtual graduation celebration. As Chancellor of Birmingham City University, things you never thought you'd hear yourself say, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to this celebration. It might look a little bit different to what you were imagining when you first stepped through the university doors all those years ago. Back then, Netflix and chill meant a hot date. Now it's official government health advice. But let's make one thing clear from the start. It does not change the magnitude of your achievement. In fact, given everything you've had to contend with over the past year, it's completely astounding. We are all in awe of you. We are. I would give you a standing ovation, but like everybody working from home, I haven't worn trousers since last Easter. But whether you're in your bedroom, your grandmother's kitchen, or sitting in the garden with your family dog, I want you to give yourself a great big cheer and raise the roof. You've done it. You completed your degree. So don't be shy. Let your neighbors know about it. It's payback time for all those Amazon parcels they nicked off your front doorstep. In fact, never mind raise the roof. Let's shout it from the rooftops. You are a graduate after all. Ready? On three, BCU posse in full effect. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Woohoo! Each and every one of you celebrating today has shown dedication and personal commitment to be here. You stand at the beginning of the next chapter of your lives. You're on the bottom rung of a ladder, which will take you to exciting new careers and opportunities. You could even be Prime Minister one day. Prime Minister! Apparently, the only qualifications are floppy hair and not knowing how many kids you've got. You're ready to make a positive difference to the world around you. You, my friends, are the class of 2021. The most chaotic, turbulent, shocking year since way back in 2020. No one will ever forget you. Just by being here, you've shown that you've got resilience, determination, a commitment to hard work, and most importantly, the ability to stealthily go on Tinder during a Zoom lecture in it. And those things are going to stand you in such good stead as you embark on the next stage of your lives. Look at you all. You didn't think you'd get here. You didn't think you'd stay the distance. It seemed too hard, too overwhelming, too exhausting. And I was just doing those Joe Wicks YouTube workouts. But you did it, and you're here, celebrating as all of your hard work has paid off. Well done, you. It's an honor for me to be here with you, joining the celebrations as you mark the beginning of your professional lives. I'm looking forward to the time when I can see your happy, smiling faces in front of me in a physical celebration, wearing those funny hats and me in the big fancy black robes looking like a Harry Potter film directed by Spike Lee. But until we can do that, we're going to have a great time today, aren't we? Behind the screen, just like we've all gotten so used to over the past few months. And I know that you might not have the official cap to wear just yet, but if you have a little look in your box of goodies that we sent out to you, there's something that will do the job for today. So go on, get that out. It's a cardboard cap. You got it? Put it on. Don't be shy. There's nothing humiliating about wearing a cap, unless it's a red one that says Trump 2024. Now you've got to get a photo taken. That's right, because this is a very special day, regardless of where we physically are. You should all be so very proud of yourselves. You are graduates of Birmingham City University. Now, normally, at this point in the ceremony, I would say something about whether you would imagine this moment when you started here. But as we've already established, unless you have psychic powers or something, the answer is probably a resounding no. The world around us is changing all the time. And during your final year, you've seen bigger changes than any of us could ever have imagined. We've seen the end of President Trump and the beginning of President Biden. That's right. America is replacing an old white guy accused of harassing women with, well, it's a start. And not a moment too soon after his supporters stormed the Capitol building this week. I haven't seen that many angry white people since COVID scientists said you shouldn't kiss your pets on the mouth. Trump's legacy is so toxic, Disney are going to digitally replace him in Home Alone 2 with Kevin Spacey. Even the nude stuff is changing. Like the new COVID strains, that thing has more updates than Windows 10. And most importantly, you've changed too. Hopefully you've learned a lot and acquired some knowledge, some skills, and maybe even an idea of what you want to do with them. But you'll also have learned things about yourself. You might have changed your politics, beliefs, even your ambitions. Mine have gone from be a Marvel superhero to get a haircut, although in both cases you do get to wear a cape. University provides you with a place to meet people from all sorts of different backgrounds, a place where your existing beliefs and values can be challenged. It's a place where you find out the type of person you're going to be. And of course, it's a place where you'll build a strong and lasting friendship with some of those people from different backgrounds. Some of them will be your friends, some might be more than friends. Although if you figured out how to snog each other whilst maintaining a 2-meter distance, best keep it to yourselves. Just think, in 20 years, you could be sitting with your friends, talking about that strange day back in February 2021, when you all sat in front of a computer screen with a little paper hat on to celebrate the biggest achievement of your life to date. No one will ever take these things from you. Not the achievement and pride in what you've done, nor the sense of belonging you feel when you meet another BCU graduate. Because your BCU journey is not ending here. You're going to be part of a community of people who are all proud of your achievements, who all support one another and cheer each other on. The BCU community is very special indeed. I, Lenny Henry, am proud to be a part of the community and have spent a very happy and fulfilling 5 years as Chancellor here. Things were very different back then. Boris was still a figure of fun, rather than a beleaguered PM. Since he got the job, he spent so little time in bed, his hair started to look normal. And then last year, they gave me another title, Visiting Professor. This is a title which I'm equally proud to hold, because it is linked to the work of the Sir Lenny Henry Centre for Media Diversity. We launched the centre right at the beginning of lockdown, but I'm really pleased to say that its work has continued. We are conducting research with the ultimate aim of making sure all of society is represented across the media. This will ultimately help to support a fairer, more inclusive landscape where young people from all backgrounds have no limits placed on their dreams and ambitions. And we're starting to see that diversity at last. Is anybody watching Bridgerton on Netflix? A Regency story about a rich white girl falling in love with a cool black guy. It's basically Downton Abbey meets the Kardashians. Now, I became Chancellor of BCU because I believe passionately in education and the power of education to transform lives. Just before the pandemic, I officially opened a centre in King's Standing that BCU is running with a charity called Inter University. The centre is based in an area where few young people go into higher education and offers academic support and mentoring to promote the aspirations of the young people who live there. And the day we opened the centre showed exactly why we need something like it. There were kids there as young as 10 or 11 who were dreaming big and had been encouraged to follow those dreams. I even met the most talented 13-year-old juggler you'll ever see, who's determined to make it big in entertainment. I don't doubt that he will. After all, I've still got his business card. Schemes like this are vital because they help young people to overcome barriers which are put in their way, help them to achieve their potential, and start to level the playing field for youngsters from disadvantaged backgrounds. They address the vicious circle which these young people find themselves in, showing them that higher education could be for them and developing skills to help them get there. Birmingham is a place full of opportunity, but we need to keep working to ensure that young people from all backgrounds have access to these opportunities, regardless of which postcode they were born in or which school they went to. Jamaican tea with a bit of rum in it. Now, being part of BCU means grabbing every opportunity that comes your way, but make sure you ask first. You're not the last US president or the next US president. You'll have had endless opportunities whilst you've been with us. Expert guidance and teaching from your tutors and lecturers, the input of industry experts, the addition of career-related skills into every course, and the chance to get to grips with how to apply your learning in the real world. Plus, you haven't had to waste time getting dressed for lectures. Now, take all of the skills you've developed and use them to help you flourish. Get out there and make the world a better place. Let's face it, right now the bar is so low, it might as well be a Wetherspoons for little people. Don't forget the wealth of resources we have here to help you as you step out into the labour market, whether that's careers advice as you start your job hunt, or support for those with a more entrepreneurial mindset. You have access to these resources as a member of the BCU community, so use them wisely. This community is made up of people from all walks of life, each with their own story to tell. This is the latest chapter in your story, and you will now go on to write the next one as you embrace the opportunities which come your way. And no matter what obstacles you encounter on the road ahead, no matter how difficult and scary it might seem, just remember, it cannot be as bad as being stuck in the house with your family. Congratulations, enjoy your day, and look forward to seeing you in real life very, very soon. My name is Sir Lenny Henry. I'm so sorry for the banging about upstairs. I love you. Be cool. Be happy. Put your cardboard hat on. I'm going to put this on. And give one more cheer. Hooray!
Hello, my name is Professor Alison Honour, and I'm extremely fortunate to be the Pro Vice-Chancellor and Executive Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Design and Media at Birmingham City University. I want to congratulate each and every one of you for your incredible achievements during your studies at BCU, and in particular during what has been an unprecedented and most challenging time during the past year. This has meant a very different student experience for many of you, which we could never have imagined or prepared for, and has meant that universities, schools of arts and design and conservatoires all over the world have not been able to hold the traditional final year shows, recitals or performances that they usually would. But for many of our students and staff, the devastation of COVID has been far greater, with the loss of loved ones, with particular impact seen across communities and both within and beyond Birmingham City. However, somehow, and despite this adversity, you have risen and shown your resilience, adaptability and outstanding creativity. I've witnessed your outstanding talents through digital end-of-year showcases, films, videos and virtual performances, all produced from within the domestic spaces of your homes, whether this has been your bedroom, garden or kitchen table. The poignancy and emotional investment in this work has been utterly brilliant and moving, and will, I'm sure, be unforgettable for both myself and all those that have experienced it. Thank you to all of you, our students, for being so extraordinary during this time. This work will also mark a period in our creative history when arts and culture played such a valuable and important role in maintaining our connectedness, mental health and well-being during periods of extreme isolation. I also want to thank all the academic, technical and professional services staff who have worked so tirelessly to try and provide the very best teaching and support they could for all our students this year. Their flexibility, dedication and adaptability to adapt to change so quickly whilst also managing family and childcare responsibilities at home has been key in being able to ensure our students were not disadvantaged and could complete their studies. I couldn't be more proud of our staff in both their efforts to support students, but also our communities through the making of PPE, volunteering and fundraising for the most in need. Finally, I want to make sure that you all know that we are here to support you in continuing to help to provide graduate career and employment support and opportunities in the creative industries at what we know will be a challenging time. But Birmingham City as a city has so much to offer you, and with one of its fastest growing industries being both digital and creative, we know there will be many opportunities for you. We and many others are both fully committed to and confident that our creative graduates will be a key catalyst to both societal and economic recovery post-COVID, and you will all have an important and sustained role in this. Congratulations again on your extraordinary achievements and very well done.
Hello and welcome to the virtual graduation ceremony for students in the Birmingham Institute of Media and English. I'd like to start by congratulating you all on your achievements. Whether you've completed an undergraduate course, your master's degree, or have finished your research to PhD, this is a huge achievement. We're enormously proud of you. While this is true of any year of study, it's important to pause here and recognise that you have faced challenges during the latter stages of your degree unlike any we've ever seen before. That you've completed your studies in this environment is testament to your commitment, your tenacity, and your desire to succeed. Well done. Students graduating today have come from a wide range of courses, whether that be master's programmes in public relations, data journalism, creative writing or media production, to undergraduate courses in English literature, media and communication or music industries. Whichever course you have studied, your graduation here today gives you an opportunity to reflect on your entire time at university. You will leave us with an academic qualification, but your experience goes far beyond that. You'll have formed lifelong friendships. You'll have worked collaboratively with others. You'll have thought about things in entirely new ways, and you will have understood the value of learning in and for itself. Collectively, those experiences will have changed you and will have shaped your plans for your future. Now, while today marks the end of this part of your life, your time at university will remain a touchstone for you in the future. You'll inevitably draw on the knowledge and skills you've developed during your time with us. You're likely to make use of the networks you formed over the course of your study, but most of all, you can still call on us for help and support in the development of your career plans. And please do stay in touch. We're enormously proud of all of our graduates. Your individual successes and your personal achievements really do matter to us. It's why we do what we do. So, congratulations to you all and well done.
A big welcome and an even bigger congratulations to all the media and communications students who are graduating today. You've done incredibly well to get here. The end of last year wasn't the ending to your degree that any of us would have wanted, but as I would expect from you, you showed the strength of character, the resilience, the good humour and patience as well to make it through. So congratulations. Please keep in touch with us. Let us know how you're getting on, and let us know if you need any help from us in the future as well. But from me and all the staff in the School of Media, well done.
Hello there. I'm Gregory Ledbetter. I'm Professor of Poetry here at Birmingham City University, and I'm also the course director for the MA in Creative Writing. So this message is to say congratulations to all of our students who are graduating this year. It's been an outstanding year with some of our best ever results achieved by our students on the course this year. And it's been a fantastic year too for our graduates beyond the university, with graduates from the MA achieving recognition in the Times Literary Supplement, running their own media production companies, running screenwriting consultancies. It's been a wonderfully rich display both within and beyond the university from our students this last year, despite all of the trying circumstances that we've been living through. So enjoy this moment and go well. You're already doing great things.
Congratulations on your graduation. You are a resilient group of students who, in the face of crisis, used your unique circumstances to pivot and make the best of the situation. So I know that in going forward, you will do pretty much the same. I wish you all the best in all of your future endeavors.
Hi, and congratulations on graduating. You must be feeling very, very proud of yourself today, and so you should. I'm sorry I can't be there with you to help celebrate in this amazing achievement of yours, and this year has been a particularly difficult and challenging year for everyone, so that makes that achievement even more so important. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I wish you all the best in your future career.
As course director for MA in English Linguistics, I would like to congratulate all of you here today. You've done an incredible job completing your studies under very strenuous circumstances, and I wish you the best of luck for a bright and successful future.
Congratulations on your graduation. You've made it. In what's been one of the most difficult years for any course, especially a practical course like media production, you've shown great tenacity and resilience to have got through. So well done again. You should be very proud. Hope you'll stay in touch and you'll always be part of the BCU media family.
Matthew Raymond Grimes, Silangud Schumer, K. Flax, Robin Louise Garvin, Jessica Griffin, Kirsty Elizabeth Hansen, Olivia Alice Hodgson, Nuno Gabriel Lopez Carvalho, Charlotte Alice McCormack, Max Patrick Mulgrew, Liana Bravo Bolsa, Olivia Lawler, Michaela Dalbarnio, Aurica Romanas, Jerdy dos Santos, Luke Peter Hassan, Chenyi Huang, Yi Huang, Ki Hong Liu, Jade Morgan.
I just want to say a massive thank you to all my friends and family who have supported me along this journey. It's definitely been a hard road, but we've done it. Got our master's degree and I can't wait to see what amazing things we do in life.
Amthong Sawangseng. Androniki Sofikati. Lily Tompkins. Ariane Augustina. Loveth Ogosa Ologi.
Hello, my name is Loveth. Thank you, BCU, for having me. A big thank you to my family and friends. Cheers!
Ruawezu. Emmanuel Emina Nago.
Hi, Emmanuel here. I just want to thank everybody who's been a part of my journey, my professors, my classmates, and most especially myself. It's been a good year. Thank you, BCU.
Ruchita Gibu. Adele Laura Brain. Ryan David Burrows. Kehela Kina Denbali. Hank Sudong. Moises Furtado Gomez. Liana Petrova. Loretta Price. Apisada Satsanachanya. Ryan Simmons. Ben Woolman. Charlotte Ellen Brindley. George Edward Bunn. Jaspreet Shergill. Charlotte Rebecca Drysdale. Sheetal Roy. Anisha Ahmed. Elizabeth Sophia Brain. Syed Ali Raza Abid. Simran Sohol. Kaylee Whitaker.
Thank you, Birmingham City University, my parents, my grandparents, and thank you to Grayson, my son, for being my biggest motivation.
Rina Iman Isra. Salia Mirza. Naomi Griffiths.